below the floorboards, there's also an extensive heating system, electrical system, and everything that is required for a modern venue. All of this is dealt with by our maintenance team in consultation with myself and other experts on the appearance of a historical house.
Hello, I'm Ross, Castle Maintenance Coordinator at Leeds. We're in the Gloriette boiler room. This boiler room is controlled by our building management system. The purpose of the system is to look after the fabric of the building and our artefacts. We need a constant humidity level throughout the building to stop the fabric and the timber swelling up and damaging it. We're in the maintenance office within inside the castle. This is our central control system. This is where our BMS system comes back to. These are the two boilers that we were stood at a few moments ago. The system is permanently reporting all of the activities of the heating system within the castle building. You can see here that the pumps are running. It's telling me the temperature flowing around the pipes. This in turn will generate me a report of any problems that may occur if something was to break or we had a leak. In turn, I can then generate those reports into our CWorks system, which plays a very important task now. I can now generate these jobs and go out and carry out the task and repair the problem. I come down here weekly to check on the status of the boilers, which is shown here on the control panel. The control panel controls everything inside this building, including some of the pumps and valves that you can see here. The computer also builds and generates a report of any problems we may be having with any part of the system at any one time. This then allows me to produce a report where I can pull off the jobs and put them into our CWorks system and then allocate them to our members of staff. These are some of the pipes that come from the boiler room we were in earlier. They carry the water around the heating system at the castle.
The preventative maintenance reports produced by the CWorks computerized maintenance management system proves to be an effective maintenance tool in assuring the company's assets and facilities are always in prime condition to constantly evoke awe from her admirers.
Every morning I come and look on the system. I go into the works order system and it will show me a list of all of the outstanding tasks we need to carry out and all the pre-maintenance tasks that we need to carry out. It's generated into a list like this. All of the jobs that are for inside the castle begin with a C, and all of the CP jobs are the castle programmed maintenance, which is really important in making sure things don't stop working. You know, we can plan to get a task carried out before it breaks. CWorks to us is completely structuring our working day. Not only does it allow us to carry out the tasks that need doing now, it also carries a really large part in our preventative maintenance, which is really important at Leeds Castle. Every job is on this system, from checking the light bulbs in the castle every morning, to checking the boiler rooms are running, to checking the water temperature is hot enough for the guests. It lists every job that we need to make sure the building runs on a daily basis. CWorks system also provides another function for us, which is it flags up jobs that need doing on a monthly basis. For example, it will send us down here to come and check on the boilers, to look for leaks and to ensure the room is clean and tidy. Some of the preventative maintenance includes jobs such as to oil our sewage pump, which the system will flag up for us to do weekly. It also flags up for me to test our electrical equipment on a weekly basis. It allows me to, tells me to read the main water meter for the site and log the readings in the system. These readings can then be accessed from other computers around this site. For certain people who need to check those readings, they can pull them off in reports. It's to test the emergency lighting system throughout the castle. This is where CWorks really becomes useful, because these jobs are quite important to us for health and safety. But with CWorks, we never miss these jobs now. Controlling the humidity in the castle is not the only thing that we do to protect the paintings and the artefacts. This room's a good example of that. To the side of me here we have film on the windows of the castle which cuts out all of the UV light that the sun produces. This will stop the paintings from fading. Also in this room we have fibre optic lighting which does two tasks for us. One, it takes away any heat source from the ceiling which minimises the risk of fire. And secondly, it completely cuts out any UV light from the light fitting onto the painting. We're now up in the roof space in the castle. This is our fibre optic system. All of the glass fibre tubes supply the light fittings we saw in the room below. These tubes are hollow and they're lined with glass fibre. They carry the light from the light source box to the light fitting in the ceiling. This is another really good example of the CWorks system. Every 6 months the system will flag up for me to come up into each of the 5 roof spaces and change the light bulb contained within inside this box.
The CWorks CMMS is competitively priced, user-friendly software that is specifically designed to assist small, mid-sized and large multinational companies in effectively managing, operating and maintaining their critical assets.
So, recently we looked at the system and we saw from the report that if we stopped taking in work, we'd got about two years worth of work left to do. The system had got that much work in it that it would have taken us 2 years to clear the backlog. So we used that information then to decide on what we needed to do, what the future of the maintenance team was. And we actually used it as a recruiting tool. We said, we've got this much work, this is how quickly the work is coming in, we know that we need 3 or 4 extra staff. And in fact that's what we did. We took on 3 extra staff who are now solely looking at clearing the backlog.
Those people come along here to see not just the castle, but new attractions that we've had put in during the course of this year. We've had a new Knights Realm Adventure Playground, a high flyer static helium balloon, and all of these things combined with the natural beauties that we have at the castle, like the gardens and the grounds, all of those things need the maintenance team and the grounds team to be at their best and at the most professional. This takes a lot of effort, not just from marketing to get those people here, but from the grounds and the maintenance teams to make sure that Leeds Castle is in that prime condition to welcome those visitors.
So here at the castle we all work together very closely as a team to ensure that it looks as good as it possibly can. So the next time you come to visit the castle, you can be rest assured that it will look as good on that day as it does today.
As well as everything we do here at Leeds Castle, including the events and the aviary and the maze, this is the building that our maintenance team look after. And they do that with the help of CWorks, which really is the easiest route to reporting.